Hello. This is kind of impromptu. I don't know what possessed me to decide to do an eyeshadow look while wearing workout clothes, but I thought no time like the present, because the thing that I posted this morning was like, I'm just really into matching my eyes to my shirt, and I was like, you know what? This is the exact color of Ken. Let's do it. So I put this little palette together. As you know, with mascara, our colors are all magnetic. So each 10 is magnetized, and you get your compacts and you just pop them in. So I can mix and match as much as I want, but for people that don't have every eyeshadow we make, you choose your palette and put it in your compact and you're good to go. So I'm gonna just get started because I've got to get my workout on. And don't laugh that I'm gonna put eye makeup on and then go work out, but I'm not gonna do it again today. I actually have some appointments after. We gotta go to Costco, and then I've got some appointments, so it'll be fine. It'll stay. It'll stay all day, so I'm good. So I'm gonna take my eyeshadow everything brush and start with this hot pink color called Mija. I don't know. I'm not very good with Spanish, so I'm gonna take it and swirl it around. But essentially, this is gonna look just like the look in my feed with the tie-dyed shirt. I'm just switching the, I used As If, which is a really bright purple, for the one with the tie-dye, and this one is with Ken, but the other colors are going to be exactly the same. So I'm going pretty heavy with this Mija, which is this pink. Hopefully you guys can see this well. It's the lighting. Okay, make sure the lighting is on point. So got that on. I'm going to flip the brush over and go underneath my eye and just kind of concentrate it heavily on the outer corner and then blend it all the way in. So a little trick that I've learned with hooded eyes more than, any eyes it'll work, but if you swirl it up and then go kind of across towards your brow instead of curving it all the way down in, it really opens your eye up. So for hooded eye ladies, make sure you're doing that. Okay, so next I'm gonna pick up Ken. I'm gonna use the same brush for mostly everything. I'm gonna get a lot of that Ken on there. And we're gonna swirl it just underneath where Mija is. Mija, I feel like I'm saying that right now. Anyway, we'll swirl that just under there. And like circles. And if you wanna kind of blend that over, but not all the way. You're just creating like this ombre tie-dye looking eye. Super easy, you guys. Like the easiest thing in the world. Flip the brush over. We're gonna mirror everything we do on the bottom to the top. So that's already pretty decent. I think I'm just gonna do, I don't know. I guess I'll do the other one too so I look normal. All right. Don't judge my brows. I haven't touched them. I did put a quick hack on, so I do have my makeup. As much makeup as I'm gonna wear on a day that I'm about to jump on the bicycle behind me and go get a facial later. So if you're ever worried about, oh, I can't wear colors that bright, they're so crazy, don't be. Ours are super pigmented, but they blend out so well. And what I've been noticing, if I come out a little too far, I'll show you a quick little trick about that. If you feel like you've got a little too much, here's an easy way to lift your eye, but also to clean up your outer corner. So this is Ken again. I'm just swirling it in the outer corner and then sort of blending it over just under Mija. So those are those two colors. Now I'm gonna pick up this little shadow primer by e.l.f. and it says Pearl. So it's just here's what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna pop it right here on this inner corner, just haphazardly, not even with a care, just like that. And I'm gonna pick up my multitasker brush by mascara. Everything I'm using aside from that little e.l.f. primer is Mascara Beauty, just so you know. And I'm gonna pat that in the inner, whole inner half of my eyelid, inside to the half. That's where that's gonna go. So we're just gonna even that out and get a nice clean lid space right there. And now I'm gonna pick up Unicorn. So it's like a shimmery, almost glittery white. It's really pretty. And I'm just gonna pat that right where I popped Pearl. The Pearl primer. So it looks kind of funky at first, but that's where you're gonna put it. See how easy this is? Truly, it's easy and it's fast, and it looks like you spent more time than you did. So, because that looks a little funky, but you can see our 3 colors. So you've got the Mija, Ken, and Unicorn. Take the fluffy side of the brush again, and I use my transition shade. So that's that medium color. So you've got a medium, a dark, and a light. I take that one and then just lightly go over that outer corner again, and then kind of bring it inward. So there's no harsh lines. We're all blended out, but it's, let me look in my mirror over here to make sure I'm good. Looking in the phone is nice, but sometimes you gotta make sure. Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow. You can also pop the Unicorn on that small end of the brush and just bring it all the way in that inner corner and underneath a little bit. And now I'm gonna line. So my eyeliner is in another compact. My eyeliner is here. This is Black Friday by Mascara. Same brush I just used for Unicorn. I'm gonna take the other end and swirl it. So this is kind of like a gel, like a little gel black liner. And I'm going to just take it right along the base of my lashes. And just under that outer corner. That's it. Let's put some mascara on. I've got two primers I've been using, and this one actually works really well. It's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer. I feel like my hair's gotten, I slept on it, and this is what I woke up with, so happy with that. Got highlights, y'all, finally. Highlights and a trim. Okay, so the bristles on this primer brush, can you see that? They're really thin, like there's a million of them. So I think it works really well because of that. Where's Dad? I don't know. I don't know where Dad is. And I am going to clean up. So we're not done after the mascara. I've got one more step for the cleanup process that I think is super helpful. Okay. And I'm going to take the Benefit Roller Lash, because it gives a little kick up to these lashes if you don't feel like actually adding the step of curling them with a tool. Lately, mine have honestly curled upward on their own, and it's kind of crazy. Look how they're so nice and full and long these days. I'm loving it. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you again, pick up my lash serum by Hello Skincare because it is amazing. I'm gonna swipe a little bit on the bottom. I'm gonna look super glam for my bike ride here in a second. Uh-oh, that just fell down, so I'm gonna have to use one swipe for that. Okay, I'll sit this down carefully. I'll pick it up in a little bit. Okay, last step. If you want to clean up under your brows, and I'll fill mine in later, who cares? But if you want to clean up in this general area and give your eye a little bit more of a lift, here's what you do. Here's what I do. I take this here color called Linen by Mascara. And I'm going to use the Blend and Tap eyeshadow brush, but you can use any like small end of any of our brushes. This is the detail hack. You could use the small end, any of these like small tipped brushes. And I'm gonna pop it in this linen highlight. And we're just gonna go right under that brow. And then here's the eye lift portion of this. Pop it here and just sort of carry it straight up. So right underneath where you've put your color, just go right up in a line like to the base of, or the tip of your brow tail. So once that's there, you can really get a perfectly clean like line up, and it has this lifting effect because it's so bright. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's subtle, but it works. It's really cool. If you don't want it to be as subtle, you can always go a little heavier handed with the brightness of the linen. And it's awesome. See that? You just take the brush and just pat it in. Okay. That's it. So super easy, fun eye. I match my clothes. I'll try to come up with a super different color format for another day, but I just want to share them because it's so fun to switch things up. Eyeshadow can be fun and it's so easy. It's easy to switch it up and make it more exciting. So bye y'all.